Hello everybody, and welcome to Tarot Readings by Danika. Alrighty guys, well I'm Danika and welcome. So today we are going to be reviewing September 2021. We are going to be taking a dive into, general energies for home, work, finances, relationships, friendships, whatever it is that we got going on, okay? So aside from that, I'm also going to give you guys an opportunity to ask a yes or no question, and that will be done towards the end of the reading. I'll go ahead and get my pendulum out at that point in time, and we can go ahead and take care of business. So aside from that, guys, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't force anything. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you may visit my website, tarotreadingsbydanika.com. Alrighty, guys. Well, y'all know the drill. You guys gotta like and or comment, or both, so that I may go ahead and pick up on your personal vibration. That is how I get your permission to perhaps pick up on your vibes, okay? Your trajectories that we have here, okay? Alrighty, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and give a little shuffle here and focus on. Let's see. What do I want to focus on? Let's go ahead and focus on your home life. So we got the Ace of, what is this? The Ace of Wands here. So in this depiction, we see a home in the background, like some kind of mansion, a home. We see some cards here being dealt. People with jewelry on. It looks like, and also a bottle, like it looks like a liquor bottle of some sort. Somebody's holding. There's a bunch of hands in this at the bottom of this staff here. So it looks like when we're dealing with our home, there's a lot of changes going on. There's a lot of I guess, how do I say this? Right now it looks like there's some perhaps stagnant energy in your home. That's what I'm picking up. Because when we have wand energy reversed, this is like a blockage, right? And with all of the depictions that we see here, I see that maybe somebody might be gambling, somebody, might not be investing properly. Investing properly in their home, or perhaps you're not getting enough help at home. For those of you who are taking care of your house and all that, perhaps you need some help, and maybe you need to ask, you need to divide and conquer, perhaps. I feel like there's so many ways that this can be interpreted, but I just feel like I'm going to go with that. I feel like there's some stagnant energy in this house, in your home, that needs to be refreshed, decluttered. I feel that you're not getting enough help, or you're deeply desiring help in your home. And I feel that perhaps there's a mismanagement of funds in your home, or perhaps that's something that you should be looking into, okay? So since that's a reverse energy, there's that. We're just going to leave that there. So that's our home for September 2021. Now let's go ahead and pull for work. What is going on with work for September 2021? Ooh. Okay, so it looks like there's a bunch of dealings that's happening here. There's a lot of communication. Perhaps you are the kind of person that you are perhaps an entrepreneur of some kind, or you're a manager or a leader in the job that you do. There's a shit ton of people, a shit ton of situations going on here at work that are needing your attention. There's a bunch of, again, we see hands, we see people reaching out. There's a bunch of back and forth communication. And I have this feeling that, again, just like the home, what's going on at home, we have the same idea that's going on at work, where you more than likely are being overwhelmed. You more than likely need help, and you need to make sure that you are asking the right kind of people for help. If you're not resonating with that, it's okay. Don't worry about it. For the people that need to hear that, it's okay to ask for help. All right. So we have home, we have work. Now I want to go in and take a look at your finances. I want to see what you can expect for finances in September 2021. Guys, make sure to like and or comment so I can pick up on your vibes, okay? The more that you interact with my videos, the more likely it is I will pull your story, okay? All right. And finances. We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man speaks of seeing a different point of view. So this coming month, I think that there's going to be some kind of leveling up in your finances. I feel that, you know, something is going to happen to where you're not going to feel stuck, where you're going to clear some of this stagnant energy in regards to whatever it is that's blocking you in regards to finances. I feel that September is going to be a very pivotal month because this is a major arcana, right? So there is some sort of enlightenment that will happen here. And if you see this Hanged Man, he's black and white, you know? So there's that kind of balance. There's like a balance that's being required. There's a balance that's coming through with your finances, a flow of income in and out. So I think that September will be a good month for finances if you follow the advice and double check where your money is stagnant, where it's not in, like, let's say if you're investing in something, make sure that it's growing, at least something, right? If you see that there's no profit in anything that you're doing, as far as what's bringing you in money, you're going to have to come back to the table and reassess and rethink what it is that you're doing with your money. Okay. So there's that. So we did home finances, home, work, finances, and then let's go ahead and take a look at relationships. So for those of you who are in a romantic relationship, let's take a look. Let's take a little look and see what's going on for September. Ooh, okay. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 of Cups. So typically this represents like a sense of mourning, like a sense of regret, the should have, could have, would haves in a relationship. And focusing on that instead of focusing on what you guys do have. So when it's reversed, that means that literally all of your cups are down. At least that's how I'm taking it. All of your cups are upside down. You don't feel fulfilled. So for those of you who are in a romantic relationship, emotionally, I feel that there's going to be some kind of like a fight, some kind of misunderstanding that's going to cause a big fight, you know? So there's a sense of missing each other. There's a sense of not seeing eye to eye. One person is, you know, on his ass thinking about this one woman, and this woman's looking back and like is offering her hand to pick him up. So, I mean, this is not necessarily a bad thing. I think that there's something more to learn from this energy, and we'll find out in a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify that just so that you all know. So this is relationships, right? Relationships. And then for singles, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands in reverse is basically an energy of fuckery, like just really not knowing what the fuck you want to do. You know, it just kind of wishy-washy. You say things, you don't really mean it, and you go off and you go do something else. You ghost people. It's just a very toxic kind of vibe. And perhaps you are the person that is doing that, or the person that you are interested in is doing that to you. So sometimes, guys, you're just gonna have to say fuck it and teach them the lesson. If you are getting treated like like shit, well then you're gonna have to stand your ground and be like, you know what, I deserve better and I don't want to deal with this. Okay, so for September 2021, it looks like there's some old energy that's just coming out. Like, the reason why we have a lot of this stagnant, this misunderstanding, is so that there's something new, so that something new can come in for you. This is not a bad thing, okay? So when we have stagnant energy at the house, that means you got to clean it up. You got to put more effort into asking for the things that you want and need. At work, the exact same thing applies. If you have a lot of, communications back and forth, make sure that it's clear. Make sure that you're asking for help as well, because there's a bunch of business that's going to come up at work. So you got to be ready. So you have to make sure that you have the help that you need and that you're clear in all of your communication at work. That's going to be a big deal for September, okay? And guess what? In September, we are going to have a Mercury retrograde. So you guess what that means? Miscommunications up the fucking wazoo, and that's probably why we're seeing all of this chaos here, especially in our personal relationships and maybe here at work and at home because of Mercury. Mercury retrograde comes and shakes up all that is built on a unstable foundation. It's going to come and rock you so that you can rebuild and reestablish yourself, period. So that's what you're going to expect for September 2021. Shit's going to hit the fan and you're going to have to be ready to deal with it. So aside from that, finances, like I told you guys, it's going to be good. We got this sense of balance. You're going to recognize it. You're going to need to let the cash flow come in. You're going to have to learn how to invest and come out and in and out. And that is it for finances. Now, again, for the relationships, it looks like this Mercury retrograde is going to bring a lot of miscommunication. And it's going to affect both people that are in relationships and people that are single. Okay. But if you take the advice, communicate effectively, ask for help, do all those basic things that you know better, the month of September should be okay. You should have a decent month. There should be some changes. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, I needed to get my pendulum. Aside from that, guys, now is going to be the time. I'm going to give you maybe a few seconds to take a deep breath in, breathe out, ground yourself, and think about the question that you need a yes or no answer to, okay? Alrighty, guys, that was a yes. So whatever it is that you asked, the answer was yes. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some Moonology. Let's pull some Moonology here, that one. It says, a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than take. That is the energy that I was talking about with the flow. Give and take. There has to be an even exchange of give and take, right? So this is telling me that you have been taking and holding onto whatever it is that you have going on in your life. In every facet of your life, you've been taking and holding on and not feeling secure enough to release and allow for flow to come in and out. There's a sense of fear going on. And possibly that is the reason why you have all of these facets of your life for September looking a little turbulent. Okay? It's because you need to learn to release. You need to learn when to take, when to give, and just do it freely. Okay? Aside from that, guys, this looks like this is the end of the reading. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Bye.